A great type of problem-solving question that you use is completing the square with quadratic equation is problem number 1 on page 133. We know that a publisher sells 5,000 books at a price of $30 per book. So if we think about what the revenue is revenue equals the quantity of books that the publisher sells times the $30 per book. Now, we do know that for every $2 price reduction in the price, the publisher sells 500 more books. So every time the price goes down by 2, the publisher sells 500 more books. So plus 500. Now, we do not know how many times this reduction in price happens. So we can label the reduction in price as X. I'm going to say that X is the reduction in price. Now, let's look at what the problem is asking us to find out. For the company to make revenues of $156,000 from the sales of the book, how many books must be sold and at what price? So we know that the new revenue in question A is $156,000. And we know that the equation for the revenue is 5,000 plus 500 X times 30 minus 2x. Well, we now have a quadratic equation that we first have to simplify and then solve. So 156,000 equals 3 times 5 is 15. So 150,000 minus 10,000 X plus 30 times 500 is 15,000 X minus 1,000 X squared. So we can collect like terms and rearrange our quadratic equation in standard form. So we have minus 1,000x squared plus 5,000x minus 6,000 equal 0. So 150,000 minus 156,000 gives us minus negative 6,000. We can notice that we can divide the entire quadratic equation by 1,000. However, since the x squared coefficient is a negative number, we should divide the entire equation by negative 1,000. So our result is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equal 0. So we can factor this equation. X minus 2, x minus 3 equals 0, which means that x can be 2 or x can be 3. Since x represented the reduction in price, let's see what the two prices can be when revenues are $156,000. So the price will either be 30 minus 2 is 30 minus 2 times 2, or $26, or the price can be 30 minus 2 times 3, or $24. And what are the number of books corresponding with these prices? So the books for when we have two reductions in price are 5,000 plus 2 times 2, sorry, 500 plus 2. I was still using the formula for price. So 5,000 plus 500 times 2, or 6,000 books, or 5,000 plus 500 times 3, or 6,500 books. So the company must sell 6,000 or 6,500 books to achieve revenues of $156,000.